Welcome back to Chronicles of Tech. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Chloe. Today, we're diving into the story of Pinterest, how it blossomed into a household name, but not before facing a heap of skepticism from investors.
That's right. Picture this, a scrappy startup emerges, with a brilliant vision and tons of potential, and crickets. Why did investors turn away?
The irony, right? By the end of this episode, we're going to reveal an incredible pivot that flipped the story on its head.
So stick around, because if you think Pinterest was always a gold mine, you're in for a surprise. Alright, so let's take it back to where it all began. Pinterest was launched in 2010 by Ben Silbermann, Paul Sciarra, and Evan Sharp. But, Chloe, I hear it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows in the beginning.
Oh, not at all. In fact, they faced countless rejections from investors. Their idea of curating and sharing pins was ahead of its time.
Right? I mean, what were these investors thinking? A digital corkboard? Who needs that?
Exactly. The initial pitch never seemed to land. Investors were all about social networks back then, and they couldn't see the value in a platform dedicated to visual bookmarking.
Yeah, it's wild. You have to wonder if they ever looked at their own Pinterest boards and thought, hey, maybe this is a good idea after all.
Seriously. But it's always easier to critique new ideas from the safety of the boardroom, isn't it?
True. But Silbermann and his team didn't give up. They pushed through the negativity, and it was their sheer focus on user experience that began to attract attention.
That's the secret sauce. They designed Pinterest to be simple and intuitive. Like the way I try to simplify my online shopping experience by pinning only the cutest dog sweaters.
I'm all for a cute dog sweater. But seriously, their perseverance really paid off. After launching a beta version and inviting a select group of users, things started to change.
They began to see organic growth, and people loved the platform. It became a haven for creativity.
And that creativity attraction led to the ultimate question: if you build it, will they come? Turns out, yes.
That's right. Once users began flooding in, the metrics spoke for themselves. People were pinning and sharing ideas for everything: home decor, recipes, crafts, you name it.
From rejection to a growing community, it's like the ultimate underdog story. And you have to wonder how those investors felt when they saw the user base climbing.
Ouch! Nothing like seeing the startup you turned your back on rise from the ashes. It kind of makes you think about all the missed opportunities that investors pass on, right?
Definitely. But here's the twist: Pinterest's founders never did take in venture funding until they had established their user base. They wanted to ensure their vision was intact, no matter what.
Smart move. The journey from a failed investor pitch to a profitable and beloved platform took hard work, but they created something unique that filled a gap in the market.
And once Pinterest started generating buzz, it wasn't just investors who began pursuing it, they were practically knocking down the door.
It's a testament to the importance of believing in your vision, even when the world says no.
Alright, so now that we've had our fun in the past, let's touch on the present. Pinterest has grown into a massive platform, amassing millions of users globally. But can you believe their journey started as an afterthought?
It's mind-blowing. And here's a little secret, Daniel: Pinterest still makes decisions based on user feedback. They continue to evolve while keeping the end-user experience at the forefront.
That should be a lesson for every entrepreneur out there. Listen to your audience. Maybe they'll help you answer the questions that will elevate your startup to the next level.
Precisely. And as we wrap up this episode, remember that sometimes rejection isn't a dead end, but a detour to something greater.
So for anyone out there dreaming big, don't forget about Pinterest's origins. Persistence is key.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. What was that pivot that sparked the investor interest?
Dramatic pause. After getting their groundwork established and tons of user support, Pinterest finally opened its doors to investors, raising $10 million in funding in 2011. A total turnaround.
And all it took was a little faith in their own idea and a supportive user base.
There you have it. Success can come from perseverance, and as painful as rejection can feel, it could be just the beginning of an amazing ride.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Chronicles of Tech. We hope you learned something new today.
Join us next time, and remember, every tech giant was once a mere twinkle in someone's eye.
Until next time, keep pinning those ideas, folks.
Laughs, bye-bye.